Sound check. One, two, three. One, two, three. Sound. Okay. Okie dokie. Almost ready. Almost there. Okay, here we go, guys. We're gonna practice position play or plays with ICA training system. Projector system that illuminates workouts, drills on your table. All right, so we're gonna start with this first transition. Where are we? Cue stick. Must have a cue stick. Hey, Sarah, welcome back. Just a practice today. So, all right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna hit this ball as it shows on the aiming ball. Half of a tip on the right side of the center, above the center, and we need to land at this target zone right here. So that's my first shot of the day. So don't judge me yet. That's pretty good for a first shot, right? Right on the line. That looks good. Bounce. All right. Getting close, getting close. That's pretty good. Right in the center. That's a very good result here. Let's do one more and go to the next one. right. Not terribly bad. Getting into that area. So if I overcut the ball to the left side of the pocket, I'm gonna scratch. So that's, I gotta aim at the center of the pocket. Every time I overcut, it's going to the side. So I need to know that. Or if you're overcutting, then you have to put a little bit of more of right English. So that way it will grab the ball on the rail and take it away from the side pocket. So we can actually experiment that. I'm going to overcut the 12 and I put a touch more of a right English. The speed is pretty good, just a little bit harder. Just need another couple balls turn. Still soft, not that hard. A little too much this time. But the path was nice. It's following the line. All right. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. We're in the circle, so it counts. All right, a little bit more of right English. That would help just a little bit. Or even if you put a little bit more chalk on your tip, that will help to spin the ball slightly more. All right. Missed the shot. Okay. Very touchy shot because you have to go 2 rails and land in a circle. All right. I'm inside of the circle pretty much on every shot. So that's good. About the same. All right, so maybe a little bit too much of right. So let's hit it with a slightly less right. That's pretty good. On this note, we're going to stop here and go to the next one. That's pretty good. All right, here we go. So let's reload. I know it's Friday night. I know everybody's out, but I have time to practice, so I decided to go and hit another maybe hour of practice or so. So let's see what's next. Okay. So on this shot, we're going to use a little bit more right English. It's a similar shot as the previous one, but we're going to put a whole tip of right, and half of a tip above the center, as it shows on my aiming ball. So that's where I gotta hit the cue ball. So let's see. Oh, I gotta move that. It's in my way. In my way completely. Okay. So I'm gonna put it here. All right. Overcut it a little bit for a shot. That's fine. Here we go. I will take this shot. It's pretty much in the center of the target zone, very close. So that was good. Let's go for one more. But all this, hey Mike, all these shots are finesse shots. They're very soft, and it's a very smooth stroke and a very smooth follow through. You can't punch this. It's a really easy, pretty much like I break in one pocket break, so a similar shot like that. Now I'm gonna take this result. So this pretty, I got it down in the first 3 shots. So I'm gonna go to the next one right away. Let me get this board here. How was your week, guys? How was your day? All right, so here it's a very similar shot as the previous two, but we're gonna use only 3 o'clock English and a tip away from the center. So right here it says a tip to the right, right on the center of the cue ball. I'm glad it's Friday. Well, yeah, I got a full house here, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play tomorrow, but we'll see. Maybe. Probably, most likely not. But Sunday for sure. Okay, so let's hit this, and we need to end up here. Same power, not much difference here. So I got in a circle from the first try. A little bit offline, but it doesn't matter. I'm in there. All right, here we go. Magic Mike is in the chat room, guys. All right, here we go. All right, still in there. Similar shot, similar result, but I'm in there. So it's all good. It's all good. Let me see what this microphone is doing. It's not doing the right thing. So I'm going to leave it here, so we get the sound of the ball dropping in there. All right, so a lot of times you would think that you have to use a lot of power to get there, so people would do that. Most of the amateurs will do this, and obviously cue ball is flying. So this is a really finesse shot, even though we're going 2 rails, 1, 2 across the whole table. but you cannot use any, not so much power or speed or stroke. So here we go again. One more. All right, so maybe, let me see, maybe touch more right, because every time I'm going short of the line, so that means I'm not coming off the rail, or I can cut a little bit more. Thank you very much, Mike. So let's either cut more to the left from my point of view, right from your point of view, or add more right English. So better, right? Much better now. Yeah, right on the line. So a touch of right and the problem is fixed. So and also that's how you learn. Okay, you know, what should I do here? If I go a lot more right, so like a maximum right, watch the difference. I overcutted it by a mile, so I gotta hit it a little bit fuller. And I'm going 3 o'clock, not much. 3 o'clock, and all I can hit on the right side. Oh, see, I miscued. That's how much right I put on. Another thing, when you trying to apply a lot of English, or you're shooting the ball that's frozen to the rail, extra chalk your tip. That way it can grab on the cue ball instead of sliding or slipping. All right, so here we go. All right. So I added a little bit more right, and I end up going on this side of the line, so which is okay. All right, this is good. This is simple. So we got this pretty easy. All right, so here we're taking the same shot, but now we're shooting a tip below 3 o'clock, half of a tip below 3 o'clock. So this is what we're doing. And tip to the right. So it's not a draw, but it's below center to widen the angle. All right, so I went bounce and I went this way instead of going this way. So I gotta shoot a little bit lower and probably more right. I have interesting comments. Well, you got the lines drawn, that's easy. Well, I wish if you have this system, try it, and you'll see how easy it is to follow this line. Anyway, here we go again. So below center, I'm in a circle, but I'm still not the way I'm supposed to go. So hold on, let me figure it out. So actually, not lower, because if I go lower, hold on, if I go lower, I go wider. Yeah. Okay, here we go. There you go. So much better. But this is a little dangerous shot because you're flirting with that corner pocket. A little too hard, but right on the line. Look at that. Straight on the line. Yep. But a little bit too hard. I got to tune it down just a little bit. think this one is perfect. Yep, right in the center, guys. This one is perfect. Hey, Carlos, welcome back. Well, not only how to avoid a scratch, but you have to understand we can go on this above the circle or above the pocket, and we can go below the pocket. Absolutely, and that too. You can understand, oh, I can scratch here. So here, if I go like this, let's see. See? I shot center ball and I end up here. That shows you how much you can manipulate cue ball with English. So any kind of English will turn the ball either this side or that side. So that's where we're going. Okay, so same shot. Now, you probably, yeah, you can see there. So now we're going a tip below center and half of a tip to the right. So now we need to bounce here where the remote is, right here. So I'm going to turn the remote. That's where we need to bounce and get with one rail shape to the circle, to the target zone. All right, here we go. So same thing, not enough right, I think, not enough right, because it bounced where it's supposed to bounce, and it went here instead of sliding. So maybe a little bit lower, lower below center. There we go. Not bad, huh? Hey, welcome back. N75 NT. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. Can you give me the name, please? So we're working on transitional shots here. So we're shooting pretty much the same shot, same position of a cue ball and the object ball, but we need to land in a different area. So I'm going to go a little lower and a little softer again, because I overpowered it just by a little bit. And as soon as I hit it softer, I lost my spin. So I didn't give it enough spin. So there's like a really fine line between power and spin. Let's do it again. I got enough spin, but close. But a little bit too much again. All right, I'm out of ammo. I got to reload, guys. Reload. All right, we got to reload it. Here we go. Cue ball, extra cue ball. So that's where the finesse comes in. Like an experienced player would know how to put that amount of English and spin without powering the ball. Like Efren Reyes was great at it, or still great at it. With a minimum effort, he could put tons of English on it. How do I project that on a table? I'm going to show you. You see it right there on the left side, there's a projector that connected to a Raspberry Pi computer that sits on the top of the light. And you can purchase the whole system at ICAtraining.com. You can see the banner. And if you use my BPPA code, BPPA, you will get 50%, $50 off, I'm sorry. $50 off. So, system has to start with about 500 different programs, different drills, runouts, banks, kicks, safeties, 9-ball, 8-ball, artistic shots. Well, hey Grant, if you want to get one, you can contact me at bppa.pool@gmail.com. I'm going to throw the email. Or you can go BPPA. Here you go. Or you can go directly to ICAtraining.com and mention Vitaly or BPPA code or BPPA channel, and that would help me out a little bit. All right, so I'm completely off on that one again. Better, better. Come on, I'm in it. All right, I'm in it. I got it. A little bit offline, I understand, but I'm in the circle. So also you can cheat the pocket a little bit to the left on my side, right on your side. And I think the arrow is showing that, yes. The arrow actually showing that I have to cheat the pocket a little bit. So what happens is when you cheat the pocket, the rebound angle becomes wider, so it's easier to get to the 5. If you're shooting straight to the center or to the right, so it's going this way, it's going like this way versus this way. So let's cheat the pocket a little bit. And that's how you learn all this stuff. You know, you just keep shooting and start understanding what's happening with English, with power, cheating the pocket, how to get the proper angle and stuff like that. So that's the beauty of it. And the setup is amazing. It's so easy. Just click the button. Here, click the button. There's a new one. Boom, right? Easy. Get right back. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to cut slightly to my left, to your right. But I don't want to miss it. Nope, I didn't cut it. Well, you're the champ, my friend. I think we're going to call you a champ pretty soon. I hope not former champ, but we're going to call you a new and improved. How about that? New and improved Rookie of the Year. Nope. So Grant is talking about his first version 2.0. Maybe. Guys, don't forget to drop a couple pennies on the stream because we need to help Grant to get lessons from Bobby, and they're not cheap. How much are the lessons, Grant? Can you announce the price for us, please? All right, I'm not focusing, I know that. I'm going to start focusing again. $300 for half an hour, guys. That's not cheap. But they're priceless. Guys, if you all new, if somebody's new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe. Don't forget to become a member of this channel, like Mike and Grant. I know we're a little slow, but we are. There you go. Look at this beauty. Oh, come on. Come on, Grant. It's right in the center. That's a beauty. Right there. Boom. Oh, no. Come on. Take a picture. That's right, guys. All right, let's go to the next one. See, I'm always wondering, if you let a professional player take a first shot, can they land it in the center or close to the center from the first one? But that's me, and I think they can. Pretty soon we're gonna come up with a funny merchandise for BPPA channel, so it'll be priceless, I guarantee you that. All right, so now we're going tip below center, 6 o'clock. So no left or right English, straight down, one tip down. Same power. Let's see if we can get there from the first shot. I'm in the center, a little bit hard, but I'm in it. Look at this, right on the line from the first shot. I love it. See, Grant is like between 3 different powers. There's Bob, Mark, and V, and everybody's teaching, right, Grant? And you can't say no to anybody. Oh, look at this, not there. I got it pretty good from the first time, but second time didn't go. Okay. Oh, that's sweet, but not enough power. Cheap gas. I can't afford the gas nowadays, but so I'm buying a regular. I gotta get mid-range or something like that. No, you're wrong, Mike, because Bob's gonna charge him for wearing the picture of Bob and using Bob's quotes. So that's where we're gonna start. We're gonna start a what is it? Fund Me page or GoFundMe page for Grant to help him to pay the retributions from Bob. Oh, what the hell? I'm so. I don't know. Well, not for a while. As long as Bob's alive, you're going to be in debt. If Bobby's alive, you're in trouble. It's like loyalties from the movies to the actors. So you have to pay loyalties to Bob for the rest of your life, Grant. Too much, too much. Look at this, too much low, and it takes me wide. So I gotta go up a little bit. Mike, I don't know if you did, but please subscribe to Grant's channel. He needs like 17 more subscribers to start streaming live. So help the brother out, please. Grant, I can't believe you can find 17 people in Beaver Dam to subscribe to your channel. That's a little touchy shot, guys. The further it goes, like the further you have to travel with the cue ball, it becomes touchy. Well, you come here, so that's considered to like a going out, Grant. That's got to be good right here. Come on. Oh, so close. Right on the line. Look at this, guys. Come on. So close. Oh, we got James in the house. Hey, James, you know that is in your province, Saskatchewan, they're mining uranium, my friend. You know that? I learned it today. Oh, I feel good today, guys. Today is a good day. I'm not tired. Feel good. I'll take that. Yeah, uranium. Anyway, it's all good. You must be glowing up there, huh, James? You're glowing. Get in there. Come on. It's in there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, a lot of snow. I believe you. You still got any on the ground or it's all gone? All right, here we go. Now, we are shooting closer. So, it's a little tricky now because we're going left English, 6 o'clock, half of a tip below center. That's going to be a little tricky. So we're shooting with the left English now. Woo! What happened? All right, reload. Out of ammo. That was way off, guys. Left English? Are you sure? I'm not sure if that's left English is correct, but I'm going to look at it again. We're meeting with the owners of the company at Philadelphia. We got dumped on 2 days ago. Ay, ay, ay. Mikkel, Yoran, I think I pronounced it right. Welcome. Zortono, apply BHE. I don't know what BHE stands for. Help me. Oh, hello, 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 hello. To get the angle. English you're talking about? Well, here, hold on. Zartono, I have an aiming ball right here on the table, so it shows me what English I can use, or I have to use. And I'm shooting this exercise first time in my life, this particular shot. So I want to see if it's correct, what they're showing me. Yeah, that's correct. Look at this. Right on the line. A little hard, but it's correct. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe, like button. Backhand English. Wow. Backhand English. Backhand English. I'll be honest with you, I'm not familiar with the backhand English. Spin low, left, right, up, down, draw, follow. What is a backhand English? I'm new to the game somewhat, 5-6 years, so let me know. Please explain. It probably British term. Are you from Britain? Great Britain? It didn't work. Backhand English. Backhand English. Huh. That's okay. Learn something new every day, right, James? Those are little tricky shots. We'll get there. Look it up, James, what the backhand English means. I'm pretty sure it's some kind of a British term that we don't use here. Oh, there you go. Backhand English is a pull technique for applying side. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay, so we don't do that. We apply English with a parallel shift of the cue ball, of the stick on the cue ball. So if I apply English, you want me to do this on an angle, but I apply English by shooting the cue ball to the right or to the left with a straight motion of the cue stick. So I don't twist my cue stick, trying not to, put it this way. Oh, no problem, no problem. It's two different philosophies, and Mark Wilson and you're not going to see any professional player doing that anymore. So modern days professional players would not use that English to spin the ball. But old days probably. So Mark Wilson is teaching parallel. You parallel shift to the spot where you want to hit, and you just go right through. So your cue stick must stay on a straight line and do not go left or right. And so Jerry Bryson is teaching the same thing. I have a full house of kids. My daughter was the boyfriend, nephew was his fiance, Misha, my son, was his girlfriend. Because it was my wife's birthday, so we're gonna have a full house of people. Tomorrow, most likely not, and I have to go to work in the morning. So Sunday, yes. Sunday I'll get Robert, I don't know who I get. Maybe Kurt, maybe Yogi, maybe Bob, maybe somebody else. But Sunday, yes. Tomorrow, most likely not. But we'll make it happen. Busy day tomorrow. Sunday I'll be more or less free for me. That's a touchy shot, guys, really. So it's a little bit easier to shoot long because you don't have to hold your stroke. Here you have to hold your stroke. not there, not there. I'm on the line, but I don't have enough significant power to get there. So, gas is expensive nowadays. All right, I got a little bit closer, but too much draw. Too much draw. Come on, come on. All right. Speed is good. I'm losing my line. I'm losing the direction. Here we go. This one gotta go right here, right now. In the circle. I am in the circle. So first touchdown. Wow, it's a funny thing. As soon as it touches the rail, it dies. It's going pretty good towards the rail, and then it dies. Look at that. So, the English stops it, spins on the rail, but why so quick? I don't hit it that hard. Okay, let's see again. Not there, not there. Touchy, 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 touchy shot. Very touchy little shot. Right, right, I can see it. As soon as it touches the rail, so I have to hit a little bit harder with that left. So let me try to hit a little bit harder. See, if I hit a little harder, then I lose spin. Okay, I lose spin, but let's see it again. All right, right there. So this one, I think, yes. Very touchy shot, but this one we can't smooth stroke. It needs to go a little bit with the pop. So a little pop. Then it goes pretty nice because the cue ball dies on the rail with the smooth stroke. So we need to pop it a little bit. Let's do a couple more. This is black V4 from Jacoby, carbon fiber. So 12.3 millimeter. And right now I have a Kamui clear medium on it. So I'm going to go back to Kamui original soft because a friend of mine dropped a soft tip again for me. And his name is Grant. Yeah, Grant from Beaver Dam. So I'm going to put that back on. I like the soft a little bit better. It holds the chalk better. Original tip holds the chalk better. All right. I don't like Predators. They're a little bit clunky. They make a funny sound and kind of not live. They feel like Okay, we'll check it out. We can do a review of that chalk and put it on the channel and see what's up. There you go. So I'm start getting a feel of that shot. Exactly. It's so clunky, it makes the noise. It doesn't feel, this Jacoby feels so natural and gentle. I put it this way, right, Grant? Gentle. It feels gentle. It feels, you know, it doesn't feel like it's plastic or carbon fiber. It feels like soft wood, I think. I'm stuck with this shot for a while. All right. Bring it next time. We'll try it. So definitely this shot comes with the pop. Every time I pop, then it happens. So it's a little bit different animal than all the previous shots. Too much pop. Look at this, right through the target. That was too much. Well, of course they're gonna, Grant, of course they're gonna compete and come up with similar products and all that, which is good. How much was it? $25. Well, highway robbery. Mike, I missed what mentioned to ICA guys. I missed what you what to mention. Every time I get so close now. You know, the chalk cannot cost $25. I don't care what it is, but it cannot cost $25. Chalk needs to cost, you know, $10 max. It's chalk. It's not made of gold. Well, you know, the guy who created this is a professional player, Robin Dreyer. So he's 68 years old now, and he's got his pool academy at Portland, and he's teaching 80 hours a week. So of course he knows how to make this shot. But yes, I'll spend time in the booth with them at Philadelphia, so we'll do we'll shoot a bunch of material there with Mark, my nephew, Mark. Yeah, it's a little touchy shot. It's not that easy to get there. Compared to all the other shots, this is a little bit different. That one I really poked, not popped. Poke, poke, poke. losing my momentum here. That's the best one. That's the best one. All right, pretty good. Let's see what's next. All right. Now we're getting closer and closer. So they're asking for 3/4 of the tip to the left, which is 9 o'clock, and half of a tip below center. Same power. So I gotta go like a little pop again, I think. I'm on it from the first try. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm in the circle. Oops, wrong ball. Yeah, but you can see how doing things like this can improve your cue ball control pretty much for any game. 8 ball, 9 ball, 1 pocket. I mean, anything you play, 10 ball, it doesn't matter. Straight pool, anywhere you have to move the cue ball from point A to point B, and you keep doing this stuff. You don't have to be a scientist here. It just, hey, Willie, repeating these motions and get the memory, muscle memory trained. Yeah, this one is not that hard compared to the previous one. The previous one was much harder, I think. This one is like more easier to control. Nope, too much left, too much left. Slow down. A little too hard. I gotta reload after this one. What's going on in Florida, Willie? See, I cut it to the right side of the pocket, and the result is it's going right away from the target. So if you ask me what this yellow line is for, right here, you can see the yellow line going away. This is our path right here. And what is the yellow line? TVMX2, welcome to the stream. The yellow line is your tangent line. If you hit the center ball, stop shot, that's where the cue ball needs to go. Yep, tangent line, exactly. Well, that's why Willie's in Florida, in Jamestown, Canada, right, James? But James got uranium on his backyard, so he can dig up some treasures there. All right, in the circle again. bit too much pop. Believe me, I know. Not enough, not enough cut. Cut a little bit more. There you go. Right through the center. Ah, come on, almost there. Everglades, you have Everglades. I'm getting close, 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 but not there. That was too much left. Whew. Not enough cut to the pocket. Not enough cut. I gotta cut a little bit more. I'm going in the center. Yeah. Missed the ball, overcut it. There you go. Come on, stay. No, too much, huh? Wow. A little softer. Come on, a little bit softer. Get that feeling. Here we go. This one, right here. Still hard. Wow. I'm going to a little bit too much. Overcut, overcut, overcut. Speed is good. Just got to get back to the line. Speed is good. Got to get back to the line. Almost. Too much left. Too much left. Ah. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm trying to figure it out. I figured it out. Reload. Remember the movie Matrix? When machines attacked Zion? I don't remember what Matrix. Reloaded, I think it's called. So when they had those robotic whatever machines shooting at what they called. I forgot what those machines called that they were attacking the Zion. So reload, reload. That's not bad. Right in the center. All right, let's go to the next one. That's enough of this. Oh, oof, ouch. Okay, let's see. Too many lines. All right, so what they want to do is shoot it with 9 o'clock, one tip to the left, hit the rail straight out, and get back to the target zone. That's an interesting shot, right? So strictly 9 o'clock on the center. A little bit harder. I was close to that. All right. So let's do 9 o'clock. Oh, same result. Got the cue ball right back on the spot where I started from. So a little bit harder. That's all. I don't think it's a hard of a shot, but a little bit harder. Missed the shot and not hard enough again. Okay. Here we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think I watched that Hard Knuckle. I think I watched that movie a couple years ago. Oh, you could see how the left English, after it hit the, look at that. When it hit, it grabbed the rail and went away from the line. I put too much left on it. Uh-oh. I hope they're not my fingers, Grant. So I'm twisting the stick a little bit. I don't like that. Well, I can't defend myself, James. That is true. I'm lock and loaded, guys. Yeah, I like that shot. That shot was good. It felt good, felt smooth. I'm gonna shoot one more, and if I'm good, I'm gonna keep going. What is this lightning practice tool called? Punch 45. Well, my friend, welcome to the stream. Hit the subscribe button, that's number one. And this is called ICA training system. You can find it on ICAtraining.com. Right there on the banner, you can see it. And there's a projector above the table, above the side pocket. Projector is connected to a small Raspberry Pi computer. And computer has over 500 different routines and exercises and workouts loaded, preloaded. Also, you can buy additional programming at the website. Use the coupon BPPA or mention that you saw this system on the stream at BPPA or Vitaly. You can call Vitaly, it doesn't matter. Any way you mention Vitaly or BPPA, and you get $50 off. Yeah, okay, I'll call you. All right, so we go to a slightly different one here. So here I'm using a high left now. So 3/4 tip to the left and half of a tip above the center. Hey, no problem, Punch. Where are you from? I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and introduce yourself to the guys on the stream. They'll tell you where they're from. Oklahoma, there you go. We have people from Kansas, Ohio, Canada, South Africa, New Zealand, Indonesia. But welcome. All over the world. Mr. Worldwide, right, guys? Willie, I'll be in Florida like towards end of April and early May for a few days. Hey, hey Max, welcome back. So I need a little bit more left on it. Nope, see, not enough left at all. Thank you guys for coming in on Friday night when everybody's supposed to eat, but we practice. I actually ate already. I eat early, about 5 o'clock, 5:15. Not enough energy. Not enough energy. Oh, they're asking to bounce off the rail. I like that. Okay, I'm going to hit a little harder. I didn't see that. Missed that part. So we're going to go a bit harder. And of course I missed it, but so I got to go even harder than that. Okay. So I put a 9 o'clock, 3/4 off the left, and half of a tip above the center line. I could use a little bit more left because it went to the right of the target. So a little bit more left would straighten the ball back to the target. But still, those are super touchy shots. Nope, missed my left. Left died out. Gotta put a little chalk on it, I think. Not enough left again. See, I'm bouncing like this. So, to get more, I gotta cut less. Okay, understood. Now I got it. Watch this. Cheater. Tried to cheat the pocket, but nothing worked. There you go. A little bit better, a little bit better. Thanks. Welcome back, sir. Trying to get better with the cue ball. How's your Friday? I'm glad you guys all here, except Grant, he just left. Okay, so that's good here. That's good here. That is here. All right, here we go. Freeze. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. Not enough. Not enough this time. Try a longer shot. Longer shot. What do you mean a longer shot? We are on shot number 10 already, and we did the longer shots like early. Not enough. Not enough. All right, here we go. Speed is good, but I can't swing it back. Gotta get it while the get-in is good, guys. All right, I figured it out. I gotta pop a little bit more. Yep. Here. Close. Close, but not there yet. Spin, spin, spin. that spin, right? All right. We got only 17 likes. I'm working hard, guys. Or hardly working. You figure it out. With 17 likes, looks like I'm hardly working. Yeah, I tried to cheat it again. So literally more English, that's all. I gotta shoot with a little bit more left and a little bit harder shot. Yeah, that's what I said. I just gotta get more spin. So, and I'm doing it right now. I figured it out. The tip is good. It's a medium Kamui. But remember you recommended soft, original. I came to the store. I asked him to put a soft, medium original. And they put this. So I said, what the hell? I'm not going to wait. So I'm going to change it as soon as this wears off. I'm going to put a original Kamui back on. I love that one. Original Kamui was very nice. The brown one. Light brown. A little bit more spin. Getting there, just a little bit, just a little bit. Friday night. I rounded it when I played, when was it? 2 days ago. So I rounded it up. But it's getting thin. It's wearing off already. I was complaining that they left it too big. Now it's pretty much gone. Ah, too much now. Okay. I got it. I got it. It's all about that spin that you put on this thing. There you go. Yep, right there. All right. I got the idea. The tip is round. Gotta put chalk. I'm running out of my town. Gotta get a new piece. But Grant said the Predator is good, so he's gonna bring it over. That new Predator, thanks. I've never seen it, but he bought one, so we're gonna use it next week. Yep, and that's why I'm here practicing, because you miss with all the lines and all the lights shooting in the dark, and you still miss. I agree. You know, Mark Wilson once said, Believe me, I missed 100 times more shots than you made. $25. He paid $25 for the chalk, and he's gonna bring it. Yep, he said it feels exactly like Tom. It doesn't leave any marks on table or the ball, but it feels like it gives you more grip. So I'm not sure, but still, $25 for a piece of chalk. That's a robbery. I don't believe it should cost that much. I don't care what it is. It's chalk. Yeah, the chalk. He said the chalk. Oh, thank you very much. All right. I got that one. I figured it out. Yeah, Mike, 21 for one piece. I don't believe it should cost that much money. I think it would cost them probably a piece of chalk to make. Will cost them probably 5 cents. Because after they mix it and they pour it in the form, I think it's like 5 cents to make a piece of chalk. I think the paper on the chalk costs more than the chalk itself. Thank you, sir. Oh yeah, Kamui is expensive. Kamui chalk, but it's very messy. All right, so high left. Nope. High left. Oh, but I gotta hit it much harder. Okay, gotcha. Much harder than that. I didn't look at it. Well, there's a market for it, and you know, people can spend that kind of money. Soe, I can see Soe. Well, we're trying to land the cue ball in this target zone, so making of this ball is not an issue. But trying to land the cue ball in there. Who got money these days? Oh, people got money, believe me. People got money, a lot of money. It's all kinds of crazy money people got. All right, we got to hit this harder. Felix, welcome, Felix. Even harder than that, huh? Okay. Then I'm losing my English if I hit that hard. Interesting. Well, I got medium, and it's only like 2 months old. Almost wore off. Okay, I see what I got to do. How hard I got to hit this. speed is good, but the English is not there. Here we go. All right, we're in it. No habla español. Yes, sir. Boom. Speed's good, but I lost my English. I lost that English. I gotta go more. On those shots, I gotta go more. Yep, right on line, right on line. Harder. A little bit. What do you do for work? I am a government slave. Well, I'm the opposite. All right, we're back in it. So this time I put way too much English, so it went this way and had enough momentum to go off the rail and had enough spin to go off the rail and go that way. All right. I'm getting a hold of this. It's working. Now it's how hard you hit it. No, well, it's on the line. Just got to hit it a little harder. And that's why you continue shooting this until you get it right. And build the muscle memory and knowledge. See, now like in the real game, the shot like this will come up and you know how to hold the cue ball. And that's the beauty of this system. It teaches you all this stuff. Not enough left, but speed is awesome, but not enough left. Rivan, I can see from here. Rivan, Rivantas. But welcome to the stream. Sorry if I didn't pronounce it correctly. So much English. Look at this. I put so much left, it bounced away from the line. Okay. A little bit less. All right, this is good. One more. Rivan sounds like a Georgian name, right? Oh, wow, you're using my jokes. That's what she said. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's my favorite joke. That's what she said. My favorite line. All right, let's reload. And okay, we got number 12. So we're on the shot number 12 for the evening. Started with 1, and I don't know how many shots we took. Probably a couple hundred shots already, which is nice. Good practice. If you take a couple hundred shots per practice, that's pretty good. Absolutely, my machine gun, not the shotgun. M60, my friend. 762 NATO. All right, so now we gotta get to this, and the aiming ball shows 12 o'clock, tip above center. So let's see if it works. Power, not much power. Less than 30%, 25%. All right, pretty good. Pretty good. In the center, right? You're a funny guy, I see that. Please come back on a stream where we play games or teams. That would be a lot of fun. I like those lines. I like those lines. I hope you subscribed already. So I need to cut a little bit more. Cut the ball slightly more. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm not cutting the ball enough. I'm cutting to this side of the pocket, so I gotta cut slightly more. Well, I'm cheating a little bit because I'm bouncing off this rail and I'm supposed to just get in here, so let's shoot it a little softer. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Didn't work. That's how you're supposed to get in there, just with the cue ball control. So see, as soon as I'm holding my stroke down versus going like a professional player would hit 2 rails instead of trying to get here with 1 rail. But that's not the point of this exercise. It's just teaching you how hard you have to hit this ball. Almost. Yep, I'm in a circle, so not bad. Yep. That's always the problem. You feel like you're grabbing it. You're right. Actually, I'm holding it very light, thanks. All right. In there. Now I got to cut a little bit more to the left, and I'll get closer to the center. That was bad. That was bad. Right on line, but a little hard. I don't drink, my friend. I'm trying to stay healthy. I don't eat junk food. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I exercise regularly, 5 days a week. I play pickleball for cardio. Ooh, close. Touchy, touchy, touchy shot. Yeah, very light grip, thanks. Very light. Barely holding it. All right, I'm in there, but not in the center. You got to take, I think, a couple hundred of this to get familiar and train the muscle memory. All right, I'm going to shoot this until I get it right. Okay, so their power grid comes from 6 tables running cue ball. So what it means, if I put the cue ball on the spot and I shoot as hard as I can, it got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the maximum power. The maximum power for me is 5 tables. So I can do 5. I never done 6. So that's my maximum. So here you go. So I got 5, and this shows 175 of my maximum power. And that's how they grade this power for the stroke. But it's just guidance lines for you. You know, like English, you can go higher or lower. They're just telling you how you're supposed to shoot it, and you have to go with your feel, what works for you. No, I don't think. Well, believe it or not, but they have speed practices here also. Let me finish this and I'll show you the speed practice. To control the cue ball speed. Yeah, a little hard again. After you put it in your 1,000 hours. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you have to keep you gotta spend time on the table. You know, otherwise, how can you remember all these things? You gotta keep shooting until you get it right, and it burns into your memory. Oh, look at that! Almost. Again, I'm 2 balls off. 2 balls, maybe 3 balls off. Hello there again. Welcome back. Thank you for coming. All right, I'm in it. I know. That's my next move. Believe me. We working on it. So we do work on it, and we thought about it already. So, but I need a prescription, so it's gonna take a little bit longer than the regular glasses. The Meta glasses? No, they just got the camera installed in the glasses, so whatever I see, you can see. So it records. Yeah, so you can see what I see. So that's pretty cool, actually. I miscued on that one. I mean, it's like pretty much putting a GoPro on your forehead, and then you see how it. Oh yeah, please, of course. Everybody's different. You can't copy Efren Reyes, or you cannot copy Gorst or Filler. You can be close, but you'll never copy. Everybody's different. You know, pool is a unique sport where you have to adapt to your body, to your vision. All right, I'm in it. Good. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Okay, we're done. So let's go look at the speed control on this thing. Hold on, guys. I gotta find it. I know it's here somewhere. But that was awesome. Well, here, speed control. Let's look at this. Half table. Yeah, there you go. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna turn it around so you can see better. And all I need is a cue ball. I don't need anything else. Let me put the camera back, maybe on the angle a little bit, like this. We don't need to see the pockets. So, all right. So, very first exercise is to put a cue ball in this big square, and of course you want to try land in the middle. I need to clean my glasses. So that's your first shot. Pretty good. I'm very close to the center. And that's your half table speed. So this is the slowest, or one of the slowest speeds that you need to learn. Hold on, I can't see in the dark. Actually, I don't have any light above the table, so it's a little bit harder for me to see and to shoot, but it's easier for you to see what I'm doing. All right, and I missed the comment. Let me read it. How much did that setup cost? This particular the system that I have, I believe around $1,800. So ICAtraining.com, take a look. BPPA is your promo code, $50 off. All right, so here we have second speed, one table. So I need to land on the short rail. Too much. I can see it's too much. Yep. All right. No problem. Did you hit the subscribe button, my friend? Please do. A little bit too much, so here we go. That's good. That's in it. Yeah, that's one table speed. Perfect. All right. So thank you very much. So next one is 1.5. So we need to bounce off the rail and get back to the center of the table. So let's try that. Too much. I can see it. Yep, too much. How many speeds? I don't know. I don't know. 6 speed. That's good, right there, right in the center. Really? Okay, I'm surprised. It's okay, it's okay. That's good. Come on. Yep, we're in it. Not bad. Not bad. Well, usually people in the league never practice. They play all their life and they never practice lagging. They didn't lag. They never practice anything. So here we got to go 2 tables. Not too bad, right? 2 tables. And that's your lag right here, 2 tables. Little bit too heavy, but no, I'm good. I'm perfect. Yep, look at this. Right on the rail, guys. Right on the money. Woo! That would win the leg. Yep. That would definitely do it. All right, so now, obviously it's going to be 2.5. So it's becoming harder and harder, right? So we're going to go 1, 2, and get back in the center. Not enough. I can see it right away. I'm going to be like at the diamond and second diamond almost. Okay, a little harder. That's fine. Is this first time? Oh no, I used it a lot on the stream. How long have you been playing? Billiard JW, welcome to the stream. I've been playing for 5.5 years. All right, here we go. Not enough again. Close, but not enough. All right, a little harder. That should be good, I think. Yep, we're in there. Pretty good. Pretty good. right? Not bad. We can repeat it again just to cement this feeling. Nah, a little bit weak. I can feel it. Yep. Okay, that's good. Yep, give it one more. Of course, of course. We got to finish on a positive note here, not the negative. Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, especially like you play in a one pocket game, how many times you see me landing a cue ball on the rail or banking the ball, so even if I miss it, it sits in my pocket. So that's where you learn. Actually, I did not practice this exercise once. This is my first time. I took a couple shots with Grant, I believe, but it was early in the beginning of when I got this. So I never practiced this. This is my first time doing it. That's good. That's in it. Oh, maybe too much. No, that's good. That's in it. All right, so obviously the next shot is going to be 3 tables. So 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The harder you shoot, it's easier to control. Probably not enough. Not even close. Hold on. Oh, so I'm shooting. I got messed up in my head. I did what I wanted to do, but I got to go. So that was 1, 2. Hold on. I'm trying to count. 1, 2. And what did I do? Did I do 3? Probably, I'm not sure. Tomorrow is a bad day for me. I got a whole family here and we're busy, but Sunday for sure. Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got it. I got the 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I lost count. 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3 again. Perfect. Look at this. Yeah, so 3 again. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. So now it becomes harder because you have to go 3.5. Here we go. 3.5 now. Ooh, that's bad. Put some chalk on. So remember the 3 table speed and hit it a little bit harder. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Come on, come on, come on. So I'm right out of the kitchen line. So very close. That was 2. No, that was 2. 3. I don't know. I'm lost. Okay, so here we go. 3. Let's see. One, 2, 3. Yeah, 3.5. I'm on it. Boom. Not bad, right? I got 3.5. Now we're doing 4. Now we got to hit even harder, guys. And that's where usually stroke falls apart and cue balls start flying. So let's move this out of the way. 4. One, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the idea. But I'm pretty good on the 4 tables. I almost got there, diamond away. So I'm pretty good. Okay, let's go. One more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's gonna be in there. Come on. Oh, so close. So close. Harder. Yeah, here you can fire harder because you're gonna be close. Don't need to hold anything back here. 1, 2, 3. Come on, come on, come on, come on. A little bit off the target, but 4 tables right here. See? Look at this. Right in the center. 4 tables. 1 more. That's good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, right on money. Look at this, guys. Hello. On the rail. Priceless. No, no, no. If I hit the left or the right of the ball, because you don't hit the center. You know, when you hit that hard, you miss the center. So that's what happened. So now, obviously, the next one is 4.5. It looks like a big target, but let's do it. 4.5. Oh, wait a minute. It says speed half. All right, let's do 4.5 anyway. I think there's no more. 4.5. Whoa, I lost it. All right, here. You got to hit hard here, as hard as you can. 2. Not enough. 3. 4 and out. I held it on a straight line pretty good. So I got to hit maximum power here. So I'm going to hold a closed bridge like a break shot and hit it hard. Stay back, everyone. Whoa, I missed the whole freaking thing. Woo! Well, yeah, half is not that hard. Even after hitting those hard shots, I shorten my bridge a lot, and I do this, watch. Even cue ball wobbled like crazy because there's no speed. So shorten your bridge in a very short stroke. Too much. Too much. There you go. Right in the center, almost in the center. Well, the stop shots are not hard. Stop shots are pretty easy. So, from any distance, it's pretty much like a training your body. Just, there's your stop shot. So, all right. Guys, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to stop because I'm tired. Got to go to work tomorrow. But thanks a lot for coming. I'll post on YouTube posts a section if I play tomorrow. If not, Sunday for sure. We're going to get either teams or Robert or somebody's going to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I always meant, well, you're not jumping it, you're scooping it. So what you're doing is you go too low and you scoop the ball like this, right? So that's what you're doing. No, I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So what you need to do is go a little higher on the ball and parallel your stick. Instead of going down on an angle like this, parallel your stick and just follow through. Go Packs go, yeah, go Pack go, go Pack go. All right, guys, it was a pleasure. Thank you very much for sticking with me on Friday night. We're gonna turn this baby off. Boom, off. And Dieter, anytime. It's always a pleasure to have you on the stream. Everybody, thank you very much and good night. I will see you next time. 25 likes only. Come on, guys. Hit the like and subscribe before you go. Good night, everyone.